Hi everyone, just bringing you this Pundix. The ticker's Npxs USDT Pundi. I don't really need to talk too much about the tokenomics or the fundamentals to you. Just bring you an update. Try to keep this updated for you every day because obviously a lot of people in the Telegram channel there are holding this particular token, so we will keep you updated as best as we can. Okay. So you can see this morning you was having a bit of a breakdown. You've got this level of support here, okay, which we've notified you about in the channel there, and you can see that wasn't actually broken. Okay, you've not closed below it, which is fantastic. When you start seeing the candles below it like that, that's, you know, the full body of the candle closing below the support line. That's when, you know, you're looking at that larger correction, and we have gave you that target in the channel there. And okay, obviously it's that the bottom of that swing low there. Okay, so at the minute Pundi is being bought up, and that's brilliant. That's what you want to see. The RSI was really down there, which is the overbought area. Okay, it's still in the purple box, and you've had that massive uptick. This is the 4-hourly time frame. Okay, and what you're looking for at the moment, it looks really good. Okay, but all I'm going to do is make you aware that you've not actually closed above the yellow line yet, which is the 20 EMA on the 4-hourly time frame. You do want to see this candle, okay, close above that, and when I say that, I mean that the candle has to be above it when it closes. Obviously, you know, like this, it closes above it. We got the close above the 55, okay, right, and that's really good. And as you can see, what we talk about and target so much on this channel, okay, is this thing here where you get the EMAs come together and you get this thing here called an EMA retest. Okay, I've seen a lot of people ask in the Telegram group, what's an EMA retest? That's an EMA retest when you get a coming together of the EMAs like that. It's like imagine a catapult being loaded and pulled back. Okay, it just releases it. Okay, and when it does, you can get an enormous amount of power in that move, and it's basically a really good signal. But obviously you need to see this close above. Look at the power that has given it. Okay, from the bottom it looked really bad, didn't it, down here? Okay, but you've actually bolted up a whopping 20%, and these EMA retests are always a signal of that. Okay, they're really good signals, because when you start to come together on the EMAs like that, and you don't start to go through it. Okay, this is a 4-hourly time frame. The yellow line is the 20 EMA, the red line is the 55 EMA. Okay, you can bring this up on your charts in the indicators. You just search for EMA and you drop it in, and what you do, you just change it on the cog there. You've got a little cog, and when you do that, you get the inputs come up, and just change it to 55 and change your other one to 20. You can set your own colours. I have yellow and red. It's just what I've always stuck with, but obviously you can do anything yourself. You can change all the design, the colours, you can have light mode and everything, and obviously the MACD and the RSI, which I don't need to go into too much detail to you about. You know, these are really good indicators as well. And what you've got on your side here, you can see on the RSI just there, okay, just there, you've just formed a bullish cross on the MACD just there. Okay, and you're just going bullish. Look at this. Okay, look at this bullish continuation. Now, if this can continue in the MACD, okay, if you're looking at this MACD and you start to get the histogram go like it did down here, okay, like it did down here, okay, where you got the histogram going bullish like that. Okay, and try and find an example where we are under, and this is what I always say to you as well. You want to see these bullish crosses formed under the MACD, because basically you're being really oversold. Okay, you're basically in the floor. Okay, and you get a recovery where the bulls step in and they save it. Okay, and it shows an enormous amount of buying potential, because at the moment, okay, look at the gigantic move that Pundi could actually experience right here. Okay, it's gone up 20%. Right, that's good. You are getting a little bit of a sell-off there. It's hitting a little bit of resistance. Well, we'll look at that in a moment. But when you form a bullish cross on the lines under the MACD like that, that is gold. Okay, that is golden, because you're basically really oversold. Okay, you're in the floor and you've got the recovery you're looking for. Okay, so we'll go along and we'll try and find where you last got a bullish cross under the MACD. Look at that, bullish cross under the MACD, started to turn, and let's go down. What you do, you move down in your chart like this, and you'll find the price action like that. You can see you was down here, you was oversold. Okay, oversold, and you flew up on the MACD there. You got the bullish cross and you flew up and you formed that histogram, and look at the recovery from the bottom there. You got a nice recovery and you've gone along like that. But what you've not got on your side there, that's actually a bearish cross on the EMA. What you've got on your side here is you are in a 4-hour uptrend. Okay, so you've got your 4-hourly bullish cross, which was formed just there, and ever since there you've never had a bearish cross. Okay, that was on the 9th of March, so a few weeks ago now, almost a month ago, and since then you've been bullish as F, okay, and you've only had one coming together of these EMAs, and this was it. So this is basically an EMA retest, and right now you're getting that retest. And I did say to you in the Pundi video that you are potentially looking at in the EMA retest where you do put, I'm seeing this on multitude of projects that I'm covering, not only in the channel but personal side projects. You know, this is a really good signal. If this can continue, you're looking at this being a really big move, okay? And you do need this, you do need to see this to give you that power to push through this resistance to this high, okay? You are going to need that to take you up to that price target that we laid down yesterday for Pundi. Where's it gone? It's not there. I've probably tidied it up a bit, but we have got that higher price target that we did lay down in the channel yesterday for Pundi, okay? And this is what you need to get there, okay? You do, because look, when you're down here and you're in the floor, you need that power to get through. So this is all positive, but what you do need to see is the close above the yellow line, okay? Get that close and you're potentially looking at the back test of support. But this is positive, this is really good. This is sort of a V-shaped recovery, because I've seen so many questions today in the Telegram group about, you know, what's happening with Pundi, is it going to oblivion? And like I said to you, you've got your levels of support in this channel. We show you the levels of support in this channel. So if you were to lose that level of support, start to close underneath it, then you would be caught in that downtrend, and then you would have potentially formed that bearish cross on the yellow and the red line there, where the yellow line goes over the red line, okay, and that gives more selling pressure. So what you've experienced here is a really good thing. The bulls have stepped in and basically saved Pundi's ass from a larger correction. It shows there's a lot of buying power there for Pundi still, and this continuation of this bull market and bull trend for Pundi is in full flow. That's a really good thing. That's a really good healthy thing that you've seen just there on Pundi, okay? So, because the last time you got it on Pundi, okay, you went up, similar to what you have there, you formed basically a top, okay, almost a double top. If we stretch it out like that, you can see effectively, yeah. So you've gone up, you've run out of steam, you've come back, you've made another high, you've broke your level of support, which you know about in the channel. So this is your level of support, just there. I do apologise. So that's your double M top pattern right there, and you can see that what you did for Pundi was you corrected. You went up like this, gone up like that, made a top, come down, and you ran out of steam. And when you've corrected, you've actually dropped down and you've corrected to your target there, and then you've reversed and you've started marching on. But when you did that, you did actually form the bearish cross, okay, and then you was caught in a downtrend. You was hitting your head on the EMAs and you couldn't get above. Do you see this? You was caught in a very long level of consolidation there, just like that, until you did actually come up for air. You got back up above the EMAs, you back tested as support, and since there, that bullish cross, you've been nothing but bullish, okay. And there was a danger, and there still is a danger, okay. If you can't close above that that yellow line there, then you could be looking at a bit of a fake out. But this looks really good. It looks really strong. It's basically a bit of a V-shaped recovery, okay. You don't see many recoveries like that in cryptos. That just shows how strong Pundi is and how much interest and buying power exists for Pundi. So I'm just giving you this update to say very positive, okay, very positive. You do need to see this 4-hourly candle here does need to close above this yellow line, okay, to confirm this reversal and confirm this uptrend. Because if you fail to get that, okay, what you need to see is this backtest of support and march on in this continual uptrend, take out these highs, obviously this resistance there, before marching on to your next level of that we've got up there, Fibonacci extension price prediction for Pundi that we laid in yesterday's video. So far so good. I hope this continues for you, those that are involved in Pundi. You know, it's looking healthy, it's looking good. It was looking a bit miserable as it were going down, and people must have been pulling their hair out. Again, you know, not financial advice, but I would, you know, personally, I'll be exiting my trades if we was to fall below this level here, because you can see where you're going to go to. You know, that's a larger correction on the grand scheme of things, because you go to the level of support on the previous swing low, and if Pundi was to correct from this point, you know, all the way down to there, you're looking at 24% correction, which is not nice. But at the moment, you're looking golden, okay. So I don't know where that price prediction's gone. It's in yesterday's video. I must have deleted it by accident. I do apologise, but it's up there. So that's Pundi. I hope you enjoyed that update. I will keep you updated on Pundi. What else could we look at? Well, you might be looking at a level of resistance right now, okay, and that's why it's hit its head just there, because what you've got here, and you can do this as well, okay, I'll teach you how to do this, so you can put this on your chart, so you can see right now you're asking yourself, why is it going up there? Why is it stopping there? Okay, and a lot of people ask that question, and there is an answer. Okay, and it's basically answered by using this tool here on the chart. So you go to the third column down, okay, and you got that little arrow. And what you do, you go down to something called a fib retracement. You can see I've got the star. Okay, when you click the star, it goes onto my toolbar. Do you see that at the bottom? So I've always got my fib extension on my toolbar, so it's quickly accessible. But anyway, you click that, and then what you do, you know that was the top of this move, and you know that was the bottom. Okay, so this is called a corrective wave. This is actually an impulsive wave, corrective wave. So what you do, you drop your fib on the top, just like that, and then you drop your fib on the bottom, just like that. Okay, and you can see what's happening straight away as Pundi retraces back to that high. Okay, it's hitting levels of resistance, and these are targeted in the Fibonacci retracement levels. Okay, so you can see what it's done. It's got the top up there, it's come down and it's bottomed out. Okay, and now it's trying to retrace. Okay, and you can see it's retracing. It's hit its head on the 0.5. Okay, but what's really positive here, you've got through the 0.5. Okay, so you've basically smashed it. You've gone through the 0.236. You've absolutely smashed that. You ain't even looked at it. You did a little bit there on that first initial pump up, okay, where you lost the support and then you fell down and you've actually made that bottom, but then you got reversal. But on that candle there, you've actually smashed it. So that is really good. That's relatively healthy. Okay, then what you've done, you can see you've closed just here. You actually got above, but then you've come down and you've closed on the 0.382. So you are hitting levels of resistance. So right now what you've done is you've closed under it, but then you open and you've gone above it, so you've smashed through that. Okay, basically, and now you're looking to get through that. If you can close above that, you're looking golden. Failing that, these are the levels that you will find resistance and support going forward, because what happens is as this EMA creeps up now like this, okay, you're going to potentially fall back onto it, okay, and then hit your head on this 0.50 again, because this is a really difficult level to get through. Okay guys, so as you get through that, okay, this EMA is going to creep up and it's going to force you to keep pushing up and testing these Fibonacci retracements. Once you get through this 0.618, okay, which is at 0.008, okay, which is not even a cent. So as soon as you can get through that, you're golden, because that's the golden ratio. Okay, and once you blast through that, that's almost like a full retracement is complete, because there's very little resistance here. You can see there's not much resistance there at all. Okay, and you're going to march on to that high there, which is that target there. So this is good, this is positive. You do need to see these closes. Bring out your fib from the top to the bottom, and you can see where your resistance levels are. You can see that as it's gone up, it said come back, gone up, it said it's come back. But you are golden through the 0.5, which is the most difficult Fibonacci retracement to get through. Okay, so you are looking good, you are looking healthy, you are looking like you're marching on and going to get to that previous high at the moment. So it's all good, it's all good. And another thing, you know, you've got that price prediction up there, which is Fibonacci extension. So after this corrective wave here, as you breach this and you breach the all-time high, you could march onto that 1.618, which is an extension, a golden ratio extension. So that is another price prediction that you can put up there, because potentially once what happens is, okay, so basically you've got this swing high here, swing high, swing low, you form the base, then you're moving up in a new impulsive move. Okay, but as you go up, you're going to hit resistance along the way, and when you get up to that high there, you will see that you're going to toy with it, get through it, back test its support, and then potentially march on to that to the 1.618. okay, and that's potentially what's on the cards there for Pundi. It's looking good, looking healthy, but again, do target these resistance levels going forward. So from here right now, okay, you can see you're just sitting above the 0.5. okay, I know it's quite messy, but from here to a new all-time high, you're looking at a trade of 43%. I'm not saying do that, but I'm saying that, you know, as you start to fall back on these Fibonacci retracement levels and they act as support, then you're looking good, you're looking golden, okay, because that's what you want to see. As soon as you start seeing Pundi losing these retracement levels, okay, as support, and then getting back up with resistance, you know that this is a kind of fake out move. This is why this Fibonacci is so good, because at the moment, you know, if you didn't have the Fibonacci, okay, for Fibonacci one there, you're scratching your head. What's going on? Why is that doing that? Where's the resistance? Where's the support? That's why you use the Fibonacci tool. So I hope you enjoyed that video, okay, and I hope you've derived some skill sets from it. And I do really appreciate all the comments that I'm getting across the board for these videos. It's good to see that I'm helping everybody and helping them with their skill sets and trading. Myself, I'm learning all the time, so all I'm doing is just passing the knowledge on. And thanks again for the continued support, the nice comments, the liking, the sharing of the videos, the sharing on social media, and everything you do to contribute towards this channel and this community here in CoinsKid. Once again, if you're not involved in the CoinsKid Telegram group there, do please get in there. But summary, looking good. This is a really good thing, okay? This is a really good thing. I love to see this. You know, if you watch any of my other videos, I love to see this repel. I find it, I'm eyeballing, I'm watching it with such enthusiasm, because you get that, you can push it. Just go and look at Reef right now, what we're targeting on Reef. Check the Reef video out. Take care all. Bye bye.